Welcome back to my channel where we talk about anxiety and our mental well-being. When we want to stop anxiety in its tracks, we can use coping and grounding techniques as a way to redirect our attention away from the intense anxiety symptoms and back to the present moment. This shift in focus allows our body to calm down from a heightened anxious state. And we do this by using our five senses: our sight, sound, touch, smell, and taste. So here we're going to look at two different rules, the 3-3-3 rule and the 5-4-3-2-1 rule, both of which provide a quick sanctuary when you need it most. And these techniques act as a pause button in the midst of anxiety and overwhelm, and they provide immediate relief. But before we jump in, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so that you're notified of new content every time I post a video. So let's get started with the 3-3-3 anxiety rule. It's what we can see, what we can hear, and something we do. So start by taking 3 slow, deep breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. And continue with your calm breath while we go through the following steps. So right now I want you to observe 3 things around you. It could be that you can see the gentle sway of the trees, the flicker of a candle, or even the steam coming from a lovely hot mug of tea. Now, have a look around and just really notice what you can see. Really look at the detail. Look at the way the light's shining off it. Look at the depth of the colour. Really, really observe those 3 things that you can see. Next, I want you to tune into your auditory world and identify 3 sounds that you can hear. So it might be the distant hum of traffic, the sound of a dog barking, or the rhythmic ticking of a clock. Really notice what you can hear. Finally, I want you to engage in 3 purposeful movements or touches. These are going to ground you in the physicality of the moment. It could be tapping your feet, it could be drumming your fingers on the table, or there's another method that I want to show you that we call havering. I want you to take your hands, cross them over and put them on the tops of your shoulders. And I just want you to rub down to your elbows and just keep repeating this. It's called the havering technique, and it's a way of self-soothing. Let's just do a few rounds together. Can you feel that? It's like giving yourself a hug. And what you're doing here is you're activating both hemispheres in your brain. So it's really, really good. It's calming. When I say both hemispheres, what I mean is both sides of the brain. So this is a technique that you can use whenever you're feeling a little bit anxious and stressed. How does that feel? Good, right? And now I want you to just notice how you feel. You should feel calmer. So the next technique I wanted to jump into is the 5-4-3-2-1 anxiety rule. And here we're going to focus on what we can see, hear, touch, smell, and taste. So start by taking 3 deep breaths in again, through your nose and out through your nose. And just continue with your calm breath whilst we go through the following steps. So firstly, I'd like you to observe, again, 5 things around you that you can see, and really, really notice them, really pay attention to what it is you're seeing. It could be a pen, a tree, a book, and notice the colours and the shapes. Notice how the light falls on them. Next, I want you to notice 4 things that you can hear. So again, it could be the wind in the trees, the hum of your neighbourhood, or perhaps you have music playing in the background. What can you hear? Really tune in to your hearing. Next, I want you to acknowledge 3 things that you can touch or feel. Really notice how these things, the textures, how does it feel? Notice how it feels to be sitting in the seat that you're sitting in. How does it feel having your feet resting on the floor? You may also be noticing and feeling the temperature of the room that you're in, or the sun on your face if you're outside. Next, I want you to focus on 2 things that you can smell. Maybe freshly cut grass or a fresh cup of coffee. If you really can't smell anything, try and recall a smell that you like. Lastly, I want you to focus on what you can taste. So, is your mouth fresh? Does it still feel like you've just brushed your teeth, or have you had something nice to eat? Or again, if there's nothing that you can actually taste, imagine something that you really like. Again, I want you to check in with your body and notice how you feel. You should feel calmer because you've brought yourself back to the present moment. Now, while the 3-3-3 rule and the 5-4-3-2-1 rule do provide immediate relief, a holistic approach to anxiety management involves a more diverse range of coping strategies. And these strategies become additional tools in your toolkit, offering support beyond the immediate moment. But before I share these with you, you may be wondering, who am I and how am I qualified to give you my advice? Well, my name is Jennifer Roblin and I am an anxiety specialist and therapist and the founder of Better Your Life. So I have helped hundreds and hundreds of people take back control of their lives and overcome their anxiety. So some other top tips that you can do is take time out. It's a simple but effective strategy. You remove yourself from the situation that you're in, the situation that's causing you anxiety, and engage in an activity that brings you comfort. So it could involve listening to your favourite music, doing some gentle stretching or dancing, or taking a walk. The main purpose here is to shift your focus and allow your mind to have a moment of calm. Another thing we can do is mindfulness exercises. Mindfulness is all about coming back to the present moment again, and it's a powerful technique. It means that we focus on the present moment without any judgment. So notice any passing feelings and acknowledge them. Acknowledge the thoughts without judging. Just imagine that thought is floating away like a cloud in the sky. So through mindfulness, you can cultivate a sense of calm and acceptance, even in the midst of anxiety. Another tip is breath work, harnessing the power of our breath. It's a powerful friend in anxious moments. So various breathing techniques, collectively known as breath work, can help reduce anxiety and stress. Practice deep belly breathing. Place your hand on your tummy and become aware of how your diaphragm rises as you breathe in and falls as you breathe out. You should be able to feel the difference. You may also wish to try box breathing. This is where you breathe in, you hold, you breathe out, you hold. So it could be that you breathe in for 3, hold for 3, out for 3, and hold for 3. It could be that you breathe in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. And this breathing exercise can bring a sense of calm to your mind and your body. Another breathing technique is 4-7-8 breathing, And I have another video on that on my channel, so you might want to just pop over to have a look at some of the other breathing techniques that I demonstrate. Another technique that I really love is heart cohesion. Our heart and brain communicate constantly and influence each other's functions. The connection between the heart and the mind is a two-way, and it's known that the heart sends 9 times more information to the brain than the brain actually sends to the heart. So when we are anxious or experiencing negative emotions, our heart rhythm is out of balance. It's incohesive. Positive emotions like appreciation, love, joy, compassion, they create a more coherent heart rhythm. That means it's more balanced, it's more even. So what I'd like you to do is just place your hand on your heart for a moment. And I want you to take a few breaths in. And as you breathe in, I want you to feel as if you're breathing into your heart space. So let's just try that. Ideally, you want to breathe in for the count of 5 and out for the count of 5. But just do what you can. A few more breaths in to that heart space and out. And as you continue breathing in to your heart space, I want you to bring to mind somebody or something or some place that you really love. And I want you to just focus on that person or place. It could be a pet. And really feel that love you have for them. That's right. Can you recall their laughter, their smile? And notice how that puts you in a completely different space when you fill yourself up with love and you follow heart cohesion. Meditation is another technique that we can use. It goes beyond just calming the mind. Regular meditation practice can enhance our ability to stay centered, even in the face of anxiety. It can be as simple as focusing on the flow of your natural breath or engaging in a guided meditation. And there's hundreds available on YouTube, and there's lots of apps that you can use if you want to get into guided meditations. And what lifestyle modifications can you put in place? Beyond specific techniques, lifestyle modifications can help to play a crucial role in anxiety management. Ensure you get enough sleep. This is critical. Maintain a balanced diet and incorporate stress reduction exercises like Tai Chi or yoga into your routine. These changes may seem small, but their impact on anxiety can be significant when you add them all together. And ditch the label. Give yourself a new identity. If you refer to yourself as an anxious person, this can be so unhelpful as it puts our anxiety at the forefront of who we think we are. So try and come up with an alternative label that you can use instead that is more empowering. Call yourself compassionate, loving, kind, whatever it is. Ditch the anxiety one. So with grounding techniques, they offer valuable tools, and with persistent and severe anxiety, you may require a professional intervention. So a mental health specialist, such as an anxiety therapist, can provide personalised strategies and support. I want you to remember that you're not alone and you can overcome an anxiety disorder. By integrating these tools and seeking professional guidance when needed, you can start your journey towards resilience and well-being. So if you want to take the next steps to have a happier life, where your fears and your anxieties no longer hold you back, Click on the link below or in the description and you can book a free, no obligation consultation call. You will also find a lot of links to other videos, a lot of worksheets in the description, and ebooks that you might want to download and take a look at. So they're all available for you if you just head on over to the description. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit that notification button so you get notified every time I release a video. And if there's anyone that you think will benefit from watching this, please share it with them. Until next time, bye for now. Thank you.